family, peace family. What's going on? What's going on? So, out here in the world, windy is all get out, but it's a nice day out here in New York City. You know what I'm saying? If you look around me, right, I'm on 34th Street. You know what I'm saying? Got the joints behind me. You know. So, I want to talk about today. In reference of 2020 going down, is here. We're a few weeks in, and hopefully people are staying true to their resolutions or their affirmations for 2020. As I said in the previous video, 2020 starts when you do. So even though the year has started, if you haven't started, then that's a issue. That's a problem. And they say typically the first 30 to 60 days is the crucial time in reference of achieving goals or starting new habits in order to get to the resolutions that you set for yourself. And what I want us to remind you all is that the jewels are in the journey, right? So when I talk about that, the jewels are in the journey, okay? The jewels are in the journey, all right? A lot of times we feel like we're so goal-oriented that when we reach a certain goal, we feel like we've accomplished it, and then we can kind of relax. And that's not necessarily the case. The jewels are in the journey. What I mean by that is you'll get your most output and your most reflection and your most lessons in the journey going towards the goal. The goal is just a kind of a tangible thing to be able to focus on. But the jewels come from in the journey. Just like, for example, I set some goals this year, but a lot of last year was about me like learning and growing and studying and just observing like how I respond and react to certain things. And it allowed me to like be reflective a lot. I was very reflective last year, and it allowed me to kind of learn where I want to go, where I want to be, who I want to become as a person. I got this in here. So again, remember that the jewels in the journey, it is the actions that you are taking to go towards your goals that you will receive your most lessons from, that you receive your gratitude, your appreciation for how you got there. And you will be able to go back to those lessons and take from them to apply to other goals. So it's not just saying the goal that you want to reach, it's the goal that you want to attain. It's really about the lessons that you have within you. It really is. It really comes from the value comes from the steps that you took, the nights that you stayed up, or the long hours you worked, or the books that you read, or the people you talked to help get you to that next level, that gave you those tangible pieces of advice, that was words of wisdom that really allowed you to kind of open yourself up and free yourself from a problem that you had, and you were able to solve it and get to that next step towards your journey. So remember, y'all, the jewels are in your journey, and you better be collecting them jewels, because one day you'll be able to show off them jewels or be able to trade in them jewels for a new journey. And that's what I'm talking about. Again, so remember, family, the jewels in your journey, collect those jewels and keep following your goals for this year. And even though it's windy out here, it could be worse. It could be much worse. But it's always something going on. So just remember that. Follow the path that you set for yourself, and be great, family. And I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.